It's the full court trio, they stay applying pressure. Triangle offense, running, gunning, who's better? K-Sap on the post, he the man front and center. Swing it out the Keysha, she the queen, that's the sister. Got the bro Clyde, gliding through, now you history. The ball at the top of the key, he on the scene, getting three the hard way. Moderators getting rid of, any violators, put a hater on hiatus. Pull up front row, trolls getting finger rolled. Block your shot at the rim, Matumbo. No, 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 not in my house, it's the big three. We talk the game the best, I need an S. Livest podcast, get your views up. I average a triple-double, sending you players back to the huddle. Keep your rebuttal, stutter, step and cross you over. No look pass behind the back, you on the post. Money, talk that talk, just be ready to pour confetti. Kiss the rings of the chaps, that's legendary. The numbers don't lie, most valuable podcast. Fast breakdown through the lane, steam dash. Money, it's the full court trio, we're applying pressure. Yo, the bro Clyde, the sister Keysha, the queen. Duval, K-Sap, y'all know what time it is. Introducing full court trio, we up 3-0. This is 3-peat, 3 in a row. It's the full court trio, we up 3-0. It's the 3-peat, 3 in a row. Let's go.
Hello, 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 my people. Hello, my people. Happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Full Court Trio. This is Unfiltered Vision with Keysha and Toni. Y'all come on in the building. Hit the like button. If you have not subscribed to the Full Court Trio, please subscribe to the Full Court Trio. Subscribe to me, Keysha, your host at Cut the Ish Real Talk Sports. And please, please subscribe to my co-host, Toni, at So Pretty Toni 7237. How you feeling, Toni?
I'm always good, especially when I'm looking at the score of the Dallas and Seattle right now, for sure.
Oh snap! I guess Paige is out here trying to take all her frustrations out on the Seattle Storm, and Fly J is out there trying to do her best, but seem like she all alone, Toni.
She in that corner, boy. That corner of the world gets kind of stuck.
Yeah, she looks like she over there by herself. I don't know what the rest of them doing, but I don't know, Chad. I don't know. But Paige went on a heater. Yeah, man. Paige went on a heater. I want to say, hold on. I was just looking at that. Paige is out here in these streets. 32 points, 12 of 16, 6 of 6 on the 3-point line. She is perfect from 3.
Hey.
Meanwhile, Fly J, 9 of 18, 23 points. Yeah, she out here trying, but she is all alone. Yeah. Tisha Heidemann is out. So, yeah, man. Our fam got 0 points. I don't know what that's about.
I don't know what it's about either. That's crazy.
I don't know what that's about, but we are just going to keep on keeping on. How you feeling, Thomas?
Man, I'm feeling good. You know, I got some sleep last night. I didn't have no little munchkin harassing me all night. So
yeah, you got your little sleep. Yeah, Toni, you don't need no sleep.
Just a little bit.
You don't need no. But you know what, Toni? I know you was up late last night because you was worried about these dildo bandits. Wasn't you worried about these dildo bandits?
Kept me up. It was so bright. It was still flashing in my eyesight.
I know you was tired because you didn't have a baby, and so you got to sleep, and you was worrying about the dildos. That Angel was so instrumental. She was so instrumental in catching the dildo bandits. She was over there at the table pointing like the little bitty girl we see at the grocery store. That man is stealing grapes. Somebody come get him. Man, I was saying, oh my God. I said they gonna catch this man. No, don't catch the man. The man is out here trying to be funny and he got Dunny and Tony. Let me look. This is why Angel was pointing. She was very instrumental, Chad. I just want to let you know she was very instrumental. At this game, it was so funny to me. This was the Sparks versus the Dream. The man was trying to get out of here, Tony, but no, Angel is out here pointing the man out. Look at this dude. Look at him. He right, Chad. One more time, he done hit the security, ran out. But guess what, Chad? They caught up to it. He was out here. Y'all got this man put in jail for dildos.
They got him. They got him.
They got him.
They got him. Thanks to Angel Reese.
Lord have mercy. They got it, but apparently he was not working alone. He is part of
Listen.
a dildo syndicate because
Yeah.
even though he got arrested, there was another one at the Chicago Sky
That's
game.
Chicago guys.
Even though he got arrested, there was another at the Chicago Sky game, and Natasha Cloud just went ham. Now I don't know.
What'd she say?
I don't know if I like her choice of words, but we'll listen. Let's hear what old.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
she get
got
to
that
say what
boy.
she want.
They got that boy. That boy with the J. He been banned from all games. Is it worth it to go buy a dildo, run from Angel Reese, and she pointing you out at the scores
There we
table?
go. He's right there. Girl, get
Get
him.
caught out.
Right
Look,
there. No, that one. Get him.
get caught outside the building. And I guess once you got bail, you sent your friend to the Chicago Sky game. I don't know. But here's Natasha Cloud talking about it.
Y'all lame as fuck. Sorry, bro. And I just, man, and like, in most of these occasions, it's men. And I want you to know that is the gayest thing that you can do, is to go to a store,
Oh,
a
wow.
sex shop, buy a dildo, come to a women's game to throw the dildo on the court. That is the gayest shit that I've ever heard. So,
Okay.
I'm a firm believer in anyone that has so much problem with a certain marginalized group, just come out and say that you're a part of our marginalized group, because that hate is unwarranted, it's not factual, and it says more about the internal struggles of that individual than it ever will say about the collective group.
Oh,
The men that are throwing it, but also shows that you are weak, like extremely weak. And it says a lot about how you feel about women, but we don't care. It's a disruption of the game. Y'all lame as shit to us. Y'all gay to us, and we see it. So
Oh.
oh, just want to keep telling us you're gay. You can come out. It's okay.
She not gonna get fined.
she did not.
You see that? Look, they can. She done took her finger, licked the tongue in between her fingers in the game. She done call people gay.
Thank you for
She
asking.
done.
I've been waiting for this question. No.
Wow.
Like it says dildo on
Wow.
the they have to go through their financial advisor and be like, what's this green dildo? Are you good, Chad? You good, Richard? Are you good, Paul? Because there also is a certain demographic. Y'all cool? Are y'all cool?
Oh.
Don't be running. Sorry, okay, go ahead. Sorry,
We're going to listen to this one more time. Hold on. Tony, one more time.
Keysha.
Y'all lame as fuck. Sorry, bro. And I just, man, and like, in most of these occasions, it's men. And I want you to know that is the gayest thing that you can do, is to go to a store, a sex shop, buy a dildo, come to a women's game to throw the dildo on the court. That is the gayest shit that I've ever heard. So, I'm a firm believer in anyone that has so much problem with a certain marginalized group, just come out and say that you're a part of our marginalized group, because that hate is unwarranted, it's not factual, and it says more about the internal struggles of that individual than it ever will say about the collective group. The men that are throwing it, but also shows that you are weak, like extremely weak. And it says a lot about how you feel about women, but we don't care. It's a disruption of the game. Y'all lame as shit to us. Y'all gay to us, and we see it. So
Wow.
keep throwing them if you just want to keep telling us shit.
Is she speaking for the whole league?
You can come out. It's okay.
She was speaking for herself, but
She said we.
Last couple, we'll go to Brian and Chris Lockridge.
And green, like, get your skin color.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you for asking me that. I've been waiting for this question.
Did she say green means incoming?
Like it says dodo on their credit card. Like they have to go through their financial advisor and be like, "What's this green dodo? Like, you good, Chad? You good, Richard? Are you good, Paul?" Because there also is a certain demographic. Y'all cool? Are y'all cool?
She could get fined for saying Paul and Chad and
Sorry, go ahead.
Last couple,
Not
we'll go to Brian
everybody
and
yeah, Keysha. Yeah.
out of bounds or inbounds?
Borderline. And the reason I say borderline is, I mean, yeah, her choice of words were kind of off the wall, but at the same time, these chicks been dealing with this stuff for a minute. It gets frustrated, but you can have a different choice of words, and maybe you can kind of tone down your emotions when it comes to that, because that was a lot. That was a lot, Cloud. She called Paul and Chad and it said some names. I don't know if she said Andy, but she might as well have said Andy.
What she said, it seems to be a certain demographic of the population. So
yes,
we all know what demographic she was referring to.
Exactly what she meant when she said that.
So
you gotta know who's answering the question. So no, it's not out of bounds for someone like her. You know that.
Well,
she's such a big advocate for most, but I'm sure that if she hasn't been fined, they need to fine her, because you just can't say stuff like that. You just absolutely can't, regardless. It's interesting that Natasha Cloud and a few other players on Chicago side have been able to get away with saying some things this year, and there are not any repercussions for the things that they said. But I don't know. Let's see what they said in reference to her comments. Is there something about her comments?
No. The W did not respond at all.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But if that was one said young little lady, they'd be all over this like hotcakes.
Well, I'm going to tell you what the article says about his punishment, because somebody had said that. They say that if the individual was immediately apprehended by arena security and arrested, a person with direct knowledge of situation told USA Today. The individual will be banned from all WNBA, NBA, and affiliated league games and events. The league will continue to work closely with law enforcement to hold individuals who engage in this type of conduct accountable and fully prosecute perpetrators to the fullest extent of the law. Someone with the knowledge of the WNBA's thinking told USA Today. Then Friday night, multiple sex toys landed on the court in the Chicago Sky game against the Golden State Valkyries. Multiple. The second consecutive night for such an occurrence. The incident took place during the third quarter of Chicago's 73-70 victory over the Bouts. Players stood on the court as arena personnel removed what appeared to be 3 of the dildos from the court. Wow. So yes, by the time she got to the press conference, Natasha Cloud was thoroughly...
She had enough. She had enough. Go ahead.
She was thoroughly upset, and she called this the gayest thing she ever seen.
I mean, she can say that, Keysha. She can use that word. I mean, we all can, but
Toni, some people say that word and it's used. They say you being derogatory.
Right, true. She can use it though. She can use it. She's not being derogatory. She could use it. You know why she could use it.
Right. She said, just say you want to be a part of our group
Just
and
say you want to be a part.
stop throwing stuff on the floor. She said because for a man to walk into a sex store, I'm here to tell you, Natasha Cloud, they probably get it online, delivered safely in a box to their house. Then they go to the game.
Yeah,
I don't know
man.
if they walking in a sex store. They might,
They might be,
but
or they're ordering it and coming directly to their house, you know.
yeah, but she
Might
said
be
for
one
you
of them
to go,
organizations where you could go find it and they all happen to be green.
it's a coordinated effort. But anyway,
Coordinated effort.
I'm just letting y'all know it's weird. Okay.
Yes, it definitely, definitely.
You are a weirdo. Just so if in case none of your family and friends told you, you are a weirdo if you're doing this type of stuff. But I just wanted to give an update so y'all know people have been arrested. Angel did. She was very instrumental. They didn't need
Child.
to look. They didn't need to interview Angel because she was on video pointing out.
He's right there. He's right there. That way. That way.
Oh baby, he couldn't get out the arena quick enough.
Chopper said, do, still got move security guard. You ain't no security guard. I'm gonna run past you. They still apprehended your clown behind. Still didn't get away. How dare you, man? So he wasn't quick enough. He didn't have those skills. Maybe he
Hold
needs to watch
on.
the game a little bit
This
more.
joke
Go
was
ahead.
funny though. I ain't lying to you. She need to stop. Look, Angel say that thing was almost
She said, well, like
7.
that. She said, she said, like
No,
that.
she said that thing was almost 7 inches.
She said, like that. Angel is funny.
and, and she need to stop telling on people like this.
Don't tell
She
him
got
that
that.
she was right there, right
I'm
there.
through.
I
Oh,
mean,
she said he was weighing 77? Oh, okay. Oh, she was saying, somebody said that thing is like 7 inches. I don't know. She did it like this. I don't know, but I get you, Ray
she
Tay.
said like this.
But she
But
had her
you know,
hands out like this.
she said it like that.
I don't know. I'm getting out of it.
Angel, y'all don't realize Angel is young. Angel's a big kid. She's young, man. She's a kid, y'all. I mean, she's an adult, but she's still young. Let her have her fun.
Anyway,
Let her have her fun, man. Go ahead, Angel.
eh,
Angel said that thing was like that. It was like
she
that.
did have her hands like that. I don't know. She said 77, 7 inches.
Oh no, she said it was like that.
I
Angel,
don't know, man. I
get
don't know, y'all. But
get
hit
him,
the
him right there.
him right there is all I know. I did understand that.
Yeah,
Y'all hit
him
the like button.
downstairs.
We gonna get to
he,
shout you nasty old woman.
he wasn't downstairs, but it was downstairs. I'm just
You ain't no good. You ain't no good. Something is wrong with you, Tony. You ain't no good.
oh man, that's
All
crazy.
right. We're gonna get to our first um we're gonna talk about the playoffs first, and then in turn, we're gonna get to talk about we're gonna talk about playoff scenarios. We're gonna talk about Angel and Caitlin, who's the more dangerous right now, leading up to the playoffs, and we're gonna also talk about whether Paige can lead the Dallas Wings through a playoff series to possibly win it, because it appears they're gonna make the playoffs,
Mm-hmm.
but can they win that first series? So hold on. This is all about the playoffs today. I'm gonna show y'all the strength of schedule that's going on. And for the last remaining games, hold on, let me move us to the side just so y'all. Let me take her
It'll
down
do.
with her little goofy self. Let me take Angel down. All right, chat. Hold on. Let me make. It's the remaining schedule. Okay, so New York have New York has their toughest opponents. They got 6 games left. Their toughest opponents will be the Lynx, the Valks, and the Dream. The easiest opponents is Toronto and Chicago. Now I'm keeping tally while we going through this. Hold on, give me a pen and paper. Tony,
Yes.
hold on, let me get a pen. Let me get a paper so I can write this shit down. Because New York only got 6 games left.
Yeah.
They did
Yep.
just get Fevich back.
Yep. Which is, oh my
So
gosh. Why would y'all go get her right before y'all play us? I'm just saying.
they get on my nerves with that. I was like, why is these mofos trying to get Fevich? Well, I know why. It's not that Tony. You know they go they try you know real reason why they go okay. Right now they are what I want to say. They are 23-15. Okay. And they got
Uh-huh.
6 games left. 2 of those games are against the Dream.
Mhm.
So, what you think they go the last 6 games of the season? You think they can beat the Lynx?
Uh, uh,
They have the toughest remaining
yeah,
schedule.
it's one of those. Yeah.
See, what I say,
They
they could
possibly
possibly.
can. All the teams are on. I mean, if all the players are on a heater, Phoebe's got to be on the heater. Joanna's got to be on the heater. Sabrina got to be on the heater, and of course, Brianna Stewart continue to do what she doing, and Jacqueline Jones add just a little bit more to what she have going on. It's possible, but I don't know.
I think the best case scenario for New York, and I'm being real with them, they go 500
Uh-huh.
in the last 6 games because I don't think they're gonna beat the Dream twice. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be hard for them to beat the Lynx, and I think
Right.
the Valks, it might be a toss up. So I'm gonna say for them, for me, I think they go 3-6
Uh-huh.
over the last 6 games. They got a tough schedule for the last 6 games. 4 of those matchups are against teams who are already in the playoffs. So
Yeah.
and Chicago, and the trip part about it is the Sky is not no easy out because they getting players back
No, they're not.
toward the end.
Yep.
So the tempo is already tanking. They starting to sit some of their players. But the problem is the New York got the Lynx, the Valks. 2 times they got the Dream, and then they got the Chicago Sky. So if New York fans, if you guys can go 500, Walter Mack, if y'all can, if y'all can go 500, y'all be okay. But if y'all drop 4 of them games, it could get
Mm-hmm.
scary. So if I
Yes,
just
it
have them
can.
going 3-6, that will put their win total at 26 total
Uh-huh.
for New York. Hold on, 26, and then that will make them 26-18 for the season. All right,
Yeah.
chat. Let me know in the chat what y'all think. Do do the Liberty how many games you think out of these 6 games do the Liberty win while we go to the next opponent? Of course, Connecticut is just going they not even they have already been eliminated. We're gonna skip over them. They got everybody their mama about to munch off of them, Tony. They play the
Yeah.
Lynx, the Valks, the Dream, the Fever, the Mystics, the Wings. Then
Yeah,
they play
everybody
the
about to.
Tempo and the Sky. Everybody gonna take turns on that ass. It's no need for us to go going through what
It's
Connecticut got.
yeah,
Van
it's
say he think they're gonna win 4. out
I
of the
think
6.
so.
Okay. Okay. So
Who do they have
everybody, a
twice
lot
in
of
that?
people in the chat say they could win 4. Okay. So y'all are saying they probably could win against the Sky. They probably gonna win against the Tempo. And y'all thinking they gonna get one of these games between the Lynx, Valks, and the Dream.
And
I can
Dream.
see that.
Yeah.
Chicago Sheeta said 2 and 4. Pharaoh say 3. Woden back talking about all of them. Woden,
Wody, stop.
Woden.
Stop, bro.
Woden.
Nah,
Woden
nigga.
say
I
6.
know that's your
Woden.
team, but nah.
Woden.
be honest.
I give y'all 4 out of 6, but Woden. So the best case scenario, 26 and 18 or 27 and 18. All right. Thank y'all for letting us. Dexter Fuqua say 1 game. Damn. Dexter,
Dang, Duquois.
Dexter,
Dang.
if they win 1 game,
Dexter.
that
Ooh.
that would
You
be
got me
disaster for
scratching
New
my
York.
forehead, man. You got me rubbing my forehead, bro.
That'll be
Woo.
disaster for New York. That's all I would say. That will be
It will
disaster.
be it
All
will
right.
be called it's time to disband that whole team is what it'll be time for
That
instead of
that
just
would
getting
be
rid of a
disaster.
coach.
Especially with getting Phoebus back. That would be disaster waiting to happen. And
Yeah.
no, and they can get snuck up on by another team that's not in the playoffs right now. So
Yep.
they
Teams are
get it,
moving and grooving.
it's put up a shut up time. All right, we're
Yep.
gonna get to the next team. Minnesota also has 6 games left. Okay, they got
They
the
got 6, we got
Valks.
8.
They got Valks. They got Atlanta. They got Fever twice. They got New York.
Uh-huh.
And they got Connecticut. Their only easiest opponent is Connecticut. Minnesota is in a tough stretch at the end of this thing. The only thing that's helping Minnesota right now is they are currently 31 and 7 already. So I think they still will retain that number 1 spot.
Yeah,
But
nobody's gonna catch him. Nobody's gonna
no.
catch him.
So at this point, in my opinion, this is just me, and I'm gonna let you go after I pick.
Hmm.
I think they're gonna beat the Falcons again. The dream matchup. The way we playing right now,
Right.
we we might could beat Minnesota. The 2 fever matchups, I think they probably split it, depending on if Cheryl Reed starts to rest people, Tony.
Right.
Because they've already clinched. They number 1. So it's going to be very interesting. Then they play New York. New York is going to have to win that game.
It's a must.
So it's
It's
real hard.
that is going to be a tough game, but it's one of those must wins. I mean, for New York, it's just must wins.
I think they're going to beat the Valks. I think they'll probably split the Fever games 1-1. I think they could beat the Liberty for sure. But I don't know if Fever's just back. That might be a hard one. And
Yeah.
I think the Dream can beat them too. We've already
Yeah.
beat them before.
Yeah.
So
Even in that second matchup we had against them, like I was saying before, in that second matchup, we pretty much had that game and just couldn't hang on. And then they took rings again in the fourth quarter, which kind of sealed the deal for them. It has to be one of those games where the Dream has to play 4 full solid quarters. A lot of the games the Dream have lost, that they were pretty much in the game. It's only one game where they just got torched, and they didn't have a clue. That was against the first game against Indy, and that's it. So yeah,
people in the chat say they believe the Lynx gonna beat the Fever twice. Hey, I wouldn't put them past them because that's that whole MVP race battle going on. I think Olivia Miles is gonna want to show that she Olivia Miles,
Yes.
and she's probably gonna play very hard because that's gonna be her against Caitlin, and she's trying to finish out these records. You know what I mean? So that's
Right.
gonna be interesting to see. I don't know. Maybe they go 4 of 6 down the stretch. I think the 2 games they lose to, I think they're gonna lose to the Dream, and they possibly will lose one of the Fever matchups. That's what I think. And they go 4 and 6 at the end of the year. What you think?
I would say the same. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. So if they go 4 and 6, that puts them at 35 and 9, and they'll still be the number 1 seed. No
They're
big
still gonna be.
deal.
That's what I said. Nobody's gonna catch them.
Nobody's gonna catch them.
Even at that rate.
Y'all let me know of the last 6 games for the Minnesota Lynx. Y'all see who they playing. How many games out of those 6 do they win? They got 1 against the Vaps, 1 against the Dream, 2 against the Fever, 1 against New York, and 1 against Connecticut. Yep. Okay, I feel you. 1, 2,
That's it. Yeah.
4, 5. Yeah. Boss Lily say 5.
So they go five out of the 6. Okay.
Shell 1984 say they go 4. Van say they go 4. Okay, we all about around the same thing. So they either end up 35 and 9 or 36 and 8. They still
Gotcha.
gonna be the number one
Yeah.
number 1
I'm looking
seed.
at it. They still gonna be the number 1 seed.
We are not gonna spend too much time on Portland. Portland has Portland. Portland got the Valks 3 times.
Portland is tough. It's gonna be tough for them.
They still got 8 games left. They got 3 against the Valkyries,
Mm-hmm.
1 against the Dream, 1 against the Mystics, 1 against the Wings, 1 against the Sparks, and 1 against the Mercury. I think people just go. I don't think it's no way. Right now in the standings, they are the 9th seed.
Right.
Um,
They are. Yes, that they are.
they are the 9th seed.
They're 1
I
behind, just slightly ahead of Chicago, who can take over should they win today. If they don't, then they'll stay where they are.
and I'm gonna tell you, with this remaining schedule, they don't make the playoffs. They got 3 against the Valks,
Mm-hmm.
1 against the Dream. They already in the 9th spot.
Mm-hmm.
They got 1 against the Dream, 3 against the Valks, 1 against the Mystics, 1 against the Dallas Wings.
Yep. I don't know. It's tough. I don't see it happening, Keisha.
No, I don't see them making it. So,
Nope.
yeah, I went you, Dexter, for quite 1 game.
Mm-hmm.
1 game. He like, I don't see it. Hold on. Yeah, I don't see it. I think they missed the playoffs. I think they got 8 games and they might win 1 out of them. Maybe. I don't see that. Yeah, they might win 2. They might beat Mercury. That's even up in it, Yeah, they missed the playoffs, so I'm moving on from them.
It makes you want to say,
Yeah, I think they just gonna get chumped on by the other teams. All right, we're gonna go to Seattle. Seattle's already out of contention. We're gonna move on from them. Right now they're getting tore out the damn frame. What
girl,
they looking like right now?
Girl, the game
game
is over. They lost 92-70.
Yeah, no use us messing around with the Storm.
They didn't even play the starters for Dallas in the 4th quarter at all.
Damn.
Yeah, they took Paige out in the 3rd with like 3 minutes left in the third, and they
Mm-hmm.
haven't been back. None of them ever went back. They just let the bench play.
All right, we're moving on from Seattle.
Yeah.
Move on. Also, we're gonna move on from the Sparks. They done. It's over.
Dang.
They done
Three,
too. Oh,
three
okay.
games, man. 3 games. Why they got
Yeah,
3 games at 6 o'clock? That's dumb as hell.
they do. We're gonna move on from the Sparks. I think the Sparks have been eliminated, if I'm not
Sparks have been
mistaken.
eliminated. That loss to us kind of sealed that. They were done.
Okay, so we're gonna move on from the Sparks. Now we get to the Fever. The Fever got 6 games left too. They got 2 against the Lynx. They have 1 against the Mystics.
Mhm.
Then they have Connecticut, Toronto, and this game that's coming on at 6 o'clock against Chicago.
Okay.
So, y'all let me know in the chat, out of these 6 games, how many would a Fever win? I would say for me, Tony,
Uh-huh.
um,
Go ahead.
well, I think they go. I think they go 3-6 too.
You think so?
Because I think they might get one of them games against the Lynx.
Yeah.
I think they going I think they gonna beat Connecticut. I think they're gonna
Uh-huh.
beat Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna lose to the Lynx. I think they're gonna lose to the Mystics, and I think they're gonna lose to Chicago today.
Yep. Like I said, unless CC and Mitchell go for 60 go for 60 points total between the two of them, which means both of them score 30. You're gonna have to have somebody else step up big time in the game.
So for me, that would mean if they win 3 and they lose 3, that would lead them at 27-17 for the season.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say, okay, hold on. Thank you, Dre Steele, for the $2 chat. He said, check email when you get a chance. Okay, I will. So
What's
what do
up,
y'all think?
Ray?
Yeah, what do y'all think? From the what do y'all think in the chat? The Fever are gonna play the Lynx twice. They're gonna play the Mystics, and then they'll play the Sun, the Temple, and the Chicago Sky. How many out of these 6 games do y'all think the Fever is gonna win to end the season? Man, say 2.
He said 2. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna
6
really
for
truly say 4.
6 for they say 4-2.
Oh, he said 4 and 2. Yeah, I would almost agree with that number.
So you think they're gonna beat the Lynx twice?
Not
Well, no. You
maybe
think they're
one.
gonna beat Toronto, Connecticut,
Uh-huh.
and
Chicago's a toss up.
okay. Okay, so we had 2 wins right now for you, Tony.
Mhm.
So you think
Yeah.
they're gonna beat the Mystics?
That's another tough one, but I say if Boston is having a good game along with Timpson, yes, they could beat him.
Okay. And then you saying they're gonna beat one of the Lynx games. That would put them at 4-2.
Yeah. So it's either
Okay.
they'll lose to Chicago win against Chicago and lose to Mystics, or win with Mystics, lose to Chicago.
Okay. So I can take that. So I'm at 3-6. You're at 4-6. So even with Tony and some of y'all in the chat, that will put them at 28-16.
Yeah.
But most
They
of us have them winning at least either 3 or 4 of the
yeah, you
last
have to
6.
win at least 3 or 4. Yeah.
I can take that.
Yeah.
That Mystics game is very interesting, Tony. I'm gonna tell you why. It's going to depend on what the refs let the Mystics do.
Yes. That's why I said either because they can. That's why I said they can beat the Mystics, right? But it all depends on the physicality of the game. If they allow them to be super physical, like they've allowed them to do, and they, we know that there's a method behind the madness. It's to kind of give them an opportunity of showmanship, right? Because they were considered the underdog, and the underdog, of course, you always will side. Refs will make a determination. I think it's sad that they do that.
Yeah.
But that's what they've allowed them to do. But as you can see in that last game, although they try to slip up and do some things, it literally just did not work for them, and they lost that anyway. And the Aces whooped that ass. They didn't whoop it; they whooped it.
They did.
And no, we came back and we whooped them. But
the most important thing for the Fever is they at least got to get one of those games against the Lynx. They can't let the Lynx sweep them.
Yeah, no.
In those 2 games, and if they beat the Mystics and then beat Connecticut and Toronto, you know what I mean? They'll be okay. But that like for me, that Mystics game is gonna be very interesting. So we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving on and on. I think the Minnesota Lynx game is gonna be very competitive simply because it's gonna be this Olivia Miles versus Caitlin Clark thing.
Right. Which it should
I think it's because, she's trying to break records. Caitlin wants to show she's still the top dog. So I think those two are gonna be competitive. But this injury to AB got me.
And what she hurt? What did AB hurt?
They saying it's a lower leg injury. I'm not sure exactly what's wrong with her lower leg, but
it became a lower leg after they lost to New York. Is that?
Hopefully it's not as bad as. Hopefully it's not bad.
Right.
But AB been kind of hobbling all year. Yep. She came into the season hurt, so we'll see how
they didn't give her enough time to heal from the injury that she had.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes with AB, but and they need AB, especially the Fever. The Fever struggled defensively, and without AB, it gets real dicey, dicey for them. So
yes, because you don't have no other post that can play like she played down there.
All right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna skip over the Phoenix Mercury. The Phoenix Mercury is booking their flight. They booking their flight to Cancun right now. They ain't worrying about us at all.
Yeah.
What about Chicago? Chicago is another team that's in the 10th spot. But what they got coming down the stretch is the Dream, the Fever, New York, and they play the Mystics twice. Oh, they're not making the playoff. Yeah, we're gonna move on from Chicago. Chicago is one of them teams that's just gonna be down the stretch for 7 games, and they're gonna try to piss off. They're gonna try to just mess up everybody.
Disrupt everybody else.
That job is to disrupt everybody else's seeding. That's the Chicago Sky. Starting today. That's what the Sky trying to do.
Yes.
Starting today. So yeah, Chicago probably they're not gonna make the playoffs, but they are playing what they playing for. Sydney Taylor is playing to show y'all for next year she gonna be top dog. You got Natasha Cloud is playing for her next contract. You know what I'm saying? Vandersloot is playing.
She had a 1 year, right?
Right. Vandersloot is playing for redemption. Camila Cardoso is playing for her life. Whether they're going to keep her in Chicago or is they going to let her out the door. She just playing for her life. So I think Chicago is going to take these last 7 games seriously, Tony. But they just in it to disrupt the rest of the playoff team. So we're going to move on from Chicago. Yes, I'm with you, AC Shot Time. Just finish strong. All right. Atlanta. Atlanta right now is 24-13, Tony.
Yeah.
Let me write it down. Atlanta is 24-13.
Mhm.
Okay. And they have left the Lynx
Yep.
twice, New York, and
They
then
got the
everybody else.
they got the Lynx once. They got New York twice.
Yeah, they got New York twice, the Lynx once, and then they play Connecticut, the Sparks, Chicago, and Fire.
Uh-huh.
Out of those last 7 games, at least for me, I think we beat the Lynx. I think we split the game with New York, and I think we win against Connecticut, Sparks,
Uh-huh.
Chicago, and the Fire. I think we're gonna go ooh
It's yeah.
6-1.
6-1, you say?
What y'all
Uh,
think in the chat?
Chat say 6-1, 5-1. You mean 5-2?
5-1. 7 games left, chat.
It's 7 games, not 6. It's 7 games.
There's 7 games left. Okay, let me let y'all know the opponents. The Lynx, New York twice, Connecticut,
Yeah.
Sparks,
Yep.
Chicago, Fire.
Yep.
Chuckle Chatter say 7-0, 5-2. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
got six and one
he's going
too.
strong. He's going
Five
strong.
and two. What you say, Tony?
It's definitely a toss up of 6-1 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The trajectory they're on, though, man, there's a possibility they can win this thing out. But the thing that bothers me with Phoebish being back with New York,
That's why I accounted for that. That's why I think we get one.
yeah, it's that defensive presence that we need to bring that we've been bringing.
Uh-huh.
Getting the amount of steals that we're getting per game and finishing off of those steals is going to be the key for games
Mm-hmm.
like that. Same thing against the Lynx and Chicago, because Chicago is also a very physical team.
Mm-hmm. So I can go either 6-1, or worst case scenario 5-2.
Yeah, I could go with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I can go with that for sure. It's either that
Yeah.
or, I mean, again, if they're solid like they've been playing, this caliber of play, Keysha,
I know.
it's scary for
Uh,
everybody. And I
I
tell
know.
them they need to be on the lookout, man. Be on the lookout.
Yeah, I know. I know. See, I think what people this FIBA Cup 2 week 2 week rest
Mm-hmm.
is gonna help a lot of these teams. So even if they go 5-2, let's go worst case scenario. That will put them at 29 games and 29 and 15.
29-15.
If they go 6-1, they'll be 30-14.
Mm-hmm.
All right, chat. But I don't think they lose more than 5. I don't think they lose more than 2 games. Chicago Cheetos say 7-0. I'm with you. I'm with
Would love to
you.
say it. Would love
I
to.
would love to see it. Shit, if they go 7-0, hell, they moving up them there. Okay, so
Would
here we
love.
go, chat. We're not gonna mess around. Toronto, they didn't checked out. They ain't even
Yeah.
playing nobody no more. We're gonna move on from them.
Toronto way down there, boy.
Yeah, Toronto say they out of there. You know, they ain't got time. Okay. The next team is Golden State. Golden
Okay.
State, they only play the Lynx once, the Liberty once, and then they play the Storm, Connecticut, Sparks, and Fire. Uh,
Just,
Chad. They got a
hmm.
real favorable schedule. So, and they got 8 games left. Think about this, Tony. They play the Fire 3 times. Chad,
Three.
Golden State plays the Lynx once, the Liberty once. Then they play the Storm, Connecticut,
Yep.
Sparks, and the Fire 3 times.
Yeah.
You know, I would say Golden State. Go, I think the Lynx just got Golden State number. They have not beat them this season.
Yeah, they just have not been able to.
They just have not been able to beat
It's
the
that
Lynx
paint.
this
It's that
season.
paint presence. The paint
Yeah.
presence that has really helped them along. And the Thunder Twins doing what they need to do for as Angel and
Mm-hmm.
Nas. Although Nas is undersized, if she can continue to dream big and play big, then she can get stops.
Yeah. But I do feel like they win against New York. I don't know. That's a scary one. I think New York gotta win.
I'd say it's tough. Yeah, New York just has to win. Period. No
So
matter what, they have to win. They're in must-win mode for every single game. That's just the
so
thing
for,
for us. They're concerned. They're coming out to do one thing, and that's reclaim some positioning, because they've lost so much with having those injuries.
so for
And that it
me,
plays out.
the best case scenario, I think they can win. Um, they can go 7-1. Worst case scenario, I think they go 6-2.
Yeah, that's worst case. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Prove us
I
wrong.
think they eat up. I think they eat up them little easy opponents. But when it comes
Yeah,
to the Lynx and the Liberty,
yeah.
they're off their game right now. I just don't know. So right now they 25-11.
Mm-hmm.
And worst case scenario, 6-2, that will put them at 31-13.
Yeah.
Or the best case scenario, 7-1 will put them at 32-12. All right, chat. We moving right on along.
Move up. Move.
Okay. Washington got an even more favorable schedule, Tony.
Cake. Cake.
All they got is the Fever.
That's all they got.
They play the Fever, then they play Connecticut, then they play the Sparks, they play the Mercury twice, they play the Sky twice, they play the Fire.
Keisha. That's super cake. It's ah
Ah, ah,
ah ah.
uh,
Again, physical play is allowed for this team, and this team can possibly win all of those.
yeah, because they are 21-15 right now. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's talk. Let's think about this logically. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
this Fever game, me and you disagree. You said the Fever could beat the Mystics. I said I think the Mystics get it. So that's a toss up between us two. But then they
Mm-hmm.
play Connecticut. I'm gonna give them that game. I'm gonna give them the Sparks game. That's 2 for me. The Mercury games, I'm gonna give them both of them. That's 4.
Right.
Because I just think the Mercury gonna be checked out and they're gonna be in Cancun. The Fire game, I'm gonna give them that one.
Yeah.
Chicago,
So that's a toss up. That's another one of those toss ups like the Fever.
so I'm gonna give them one. I give them one of those Chicago games, and I
Yeah.
give Chicago one.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, the Mystics could go uh uh either 6-2 or 7-1.
More than likely, I'm going to say 6-2.
Okay, I can go with that because I think Chicago gonna get them one of them games. I really
Let's
do.
say Chicago and the Fever, and there you have it.
And if the Fever get them, that'll be 2. I don't see Chicago dropping both them games to the Mystics.
Nah.
You know. So yeah, I'm gonna say six. We're gonna go with 6-2. So that would make them be 27-17. All right, our last playoff team, which is Dallas.
Dallas.
Dallas got nothing but they eat
Nothing but
nothing but
cakewalk, baby.
they eat nothing but
Seven,
we also got Vegas. So Dallas eat nothing but cake. They got the
7-0.
Storm twice.
7-0. 7-0. Yeah.
They got Connecticut. They got the
Mm-hmm.
Spark. They got the Mercury twice. They got the Fire. I'm going 7-0.
Yeah, I'm going 7-0. Unless the Mercury pulls something off, the rest of them won't.
Like I said, I think the Mercury are in Cancun. And Dallas right now is the 8th seed at 21-16. What y'all think, Chad? Let me know. I think they go 6. I think they go 7-0.
Yeah, I say 7-0.
Yeah. If they go 7-0, Tony, that puts them at 34 and
No, you're talking about Dallas, right? Dallas is 21-16. That'll put them at
Are they 21-16? Yeah, they are. Okay.
yeah, that'll put them at 28.
That'll put them at 34. 7 games.
Oh,
Times 20.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm
No,
looking at
that's
wrong.
29.
No, you're right. You're right. I'm confusing
29 to
myself.
16.
28-16. Yeah. That'll put them at 28-16. God damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're gonna go 7-0. Yeah, 6 foot tripper. He over there hating. They not gonna 6'8". They not losing to the Storm. They not losing to the Sun. They not losing to the Sparks. They not losing to the Fire. They not losing to the Mercury. And even if the Mercury get one, they're not losing to them twice. They're gonna end up 28-16.
28-16?
Uh-huh.
16.
Hold on, what did I do? I think I messed up my stuff. Okay, 28-16. I did mess it up. I should have put 7-0 over here.
At best for them too, if like I said, everybody else stayed pretty steady, but what they have, again, the numbers are pretty much stay right there. You just may flip flop anywhere between it, and it depends on how New York play, and even there as a fever play, right, with Boston being out. If Boston is hurting and she's out this game, it's possible she could be out the next game too. Just depends on what her injury is and how she feels, right? And then it's go game. She's game time decision as well, or playing the game and minimize the minutes or something, right? So she still should be on minute restrictions even when she come back, given she's trying to play on Team USA. So right now, for those type of players and having to sit so they're healthy to play is absolutely one of those things that must take place, not need to take place, must take place, or else you can just give up her spot and give it to somebody else, which I said absolutely seriously doubt, because she gave it up.
AC asks, when do they play the Fire? They don't play. They play the Fire on Tuesday. AC.
Oh, talking about wings.
Yeah, Dallas. They play them Tuesday.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm sorry. Anyway, last team, Las Vegas. Las Vegas right now is 25-13, and they got the Storm twice.
Yeah, they're winning all them games. Stop that.
They got the Tempo twice.
They're winning all them games.
They got Sparks and then the Mercury.
That's all winnable. They're 6-0.
They going 6-0, Chad.
They're going 6-0. That'll put them at.
Yep, we'll be at the Fire game on Tuesday.
I put them at 31-13.
Yeah, they'll be 31-13. The Aces. So, hey, I'm about to tell y'all, Chad. Look, let me tell y'all who our last our standings end up being, right? Bet number one team will still be the Lynx.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm writing this down.
Mm-hmm.
The Lynx will be, according to our math, 36-8. The number two team
Mm-hmm.
would be ooh. Ooh. Best case scenario would be 32-12, which will be Golden State. Or worst
Mm-hmm.
case scenario, 31-13.
Be aces.
And they will be tied with the Aces. Chat. Golden State, if they go 7-1, will be 31-13, will be 32-12. They will be the number two seed. They will
Yeah.
outdo the Aces. If they go 6-2 down the stretch, they will be tied with the Aces. I don't know if they own the what you call it, the tiebreaker.
Right.
I don't know.
It's gonna end up being a point spread.
No, didn't they play? They played the Aces played Golden State. Did they win?
Oh yeah, they won't play them again. I can tell you right now.
Yeah, the Aces. No, they
I
own
think
the tiebreaker. The
yeah,
Aces have
I
beat.
thought
They
Aces
have
was
beat.
up. Yeah.
They beat the Golden State a
Mm-hmm.
couple times. Hold on, let me go see. Hold
I'm
on.
pulling it up right now. Um,
Yeah, they own the
Golden State,
tiebreaker.
they won.
Because the
They
first thing,
won.
but
They beat them all three times they've played them. This would be the fourth time. So,
right,
yeah,
yeah.
they played them all three.
So Aces have the tiebreaker. So it just
Yeah, they played
depends.
them all. They
So
played them all three.
I'm gonna put Golden State in the second spot, and then I'm gonna put Aces in the third spot. But I'm gonna put an asterisk, chat, because if Golden State falters, Aces might end up the number two seed because they own the tiebreaker.
Right. They on the tiebreaker. They beat
Okay.
them 84-79, 91-81. Yeah, they played
The
them
Aces.
twice.
Here's the thing: the Aces have
Played
the
them.
easiest route.
Yes.
So Golden State is the one that has the pressure on them
Yep.
to keep that number two seed. All right, so that means we already talked about the Aces in third seed. Worst case, so number 4. Let me look at my numbers. Oh shit!
Uh-oh. What you got?
Oh shit! Number 4 will be Atlanta.
Yeah.
They will end up either 29-15 or 30-14. Either one will have them in the 4 seat.
Yeah, that loss to Fire early on, before the midway point kind of cost them when Angel was out.
Yeah, the 4th
And
seed will
then
be Atlanta.
yeah.
All right, the 5th seed. Let's see. Atlanta is what? Okay. The 5th seed would be. Let's see what a fever at on my thing. It will either be 27-17 or 28-16. And the Mystics will be either 27. Ooh, it's getting dicey, Chad.
Super dicey.
Okay, here's the dilemma. The Fever have
Mm-hmm.
a chance to either go 27-17 or 28-16.
Mm-hmm.
The Mystics could go 27-17 too. Dallas could go 28-16. Oh my Lord.
It's tight. It's tight. You got some ties in there.
Let me tell you something, Chad. Dallas has the potential to go all the way up to the 5th seed.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mystics could go 27-17. And Indiana could go either 27-17 or 28-16. Who owns the tiebreaker between Dallas and Fever? That's
All
what I need
right.
to know, Tony.
I think they are one. Let me go to it right now. I'm about to tell you right now.
Did they split or did they
They did. I know that Dallas won the first game early on, and then Fever beat them the next time around. So Dallas beat them the first time, and then the second time they played, Fever won. And then nope, Dallas won the third matchup.
so they own the tiebreaker?
So it's 2-1 Dallas. So yeah, it's 2-1 Dallas.
So let me tell y'all something. Dallas, we all agreed that Dallas would go 7-0. If they go 7-0, the best case scenario for the Fever would be 4-6, which is put them at 28-16, right or along with Dallas, and Dallas will own the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Dallas is the 5 seed. The 6 seed would be Fever.
Uh-huh.
Let's see, I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing?
New York.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. The 6 seed would be Fever. And then
New York and Washington.
And then it'd be a fight between New York and Mystics. They can both end up 27-17. Either 27 and Lord have mercy.
I said, yep.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So New York and Minnesota, I mean, not Minnesota, New York and Washington will be fighting a tiebreaker situation too.
Yep.
How many times has the Mystics beat the Liberty? Or have they beat them?
Yes, they did beat them. Let me see how many times though. They did beat them. It was one of those struggling moments that they had. It's right here. Let's see. Washington, they lost the first time to New York. Oh no, they lost 2 to New York.
The Mystics did, right?
Mystics lost both games to New York. They lost in overtime the first game, and in the second game, they lost 86 to 64. Oh, and then the third game they won. So it's 2-1.
Okay. So 2-1. New York owns the tiebreaker. So I'm gonna put New York in the 7th seed.
It's two tied 2-1.
And the Mystics in the 8th seed. So there you have it, chat. Lynx number 1, Golden State 2, Aces 3. But we already know the Aces and the Golden State could flip-flop. It just depends on how it turns out. 4, Atlanta, Dallas, 5, unless Dallas falters down the stretch with these easy games. 6, Fever, New York, 7, Mystics, 8. With this scenario, Lynx will go up against the Mystics. Golden State will go up against New York. Aces will go against the Fever. And Atlanta will go against Dallas in the first round of the playoffs.
Who will be 4 and 5? Well, we know Dream will be 4. Who will be 5?
Mystics? Dallas.
Dallas. That's right. You did say Dallas.
Mm-hmm. Because of the strength of schedule, Tony.
Yes,
Dallas could absolutely win all 7 of their last games.
Yeah, they could win straight. Now, if they lose one, we're looking at a different story. But
right,
they gotta win out.
If they lose one, they open the door for the Fever to move up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, chat. So now we're gonna talk about this right quick. Y'all hit the like button now that we went through that. So y'all see how
Hit it.
close. So now that y'all see how close the playoff scenario is, so I got
Yeah.
a question for y'all. Because we said Atlanta was gonna go. I forgot what we said. We said Atlanta was gonna go
They
six
have
and
8
one.
games, right?
They got
They have
7.
7.
Six
Yeah,
and
we
one or 5-2.
5-2. That's what we said. 6-1 or 5-2.
Tony,
Mhm.
at this moment, and we know the fever. They got 6 games too.
We got one
Who
more than them. They got
who is
6. We
the
got 7.
who is the most dangerous right now? Angel or Caitlin going down the stretch of these last games?
Individually or team wise.
Individually for their teams. Do you
I said,
think?
go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now I'm gonna say right now, since Angel is on a tear, if she continues to play like this,
Mm-hmm.
she's the most dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what
she's the most.
I would say.
She has to play like this for the remainder of the regular season, going into the playoffs. If she
Mm-hmm.
does, she is the most dangerous of the two. Right now, you got CC on the roller coaster. She have a good game. She has a okay game. She has a good push game. She falters or um, let's just take yesterday's game, right? Um,
Mm-hmm.
she had plenty of opportunity on her own from her court to win that game or to put her team in a position to win the game,
Right.
right? She bombed a 3 ball. She attacked the rim on the post player, was looking for a foul that was not there. And then she had 2 free throws to make. So that's 3 opportunities that she had down that stretch of that game to put her team in a position to win.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same scenario where we got all the hoopla with Angel for
Not finishing.
not finishing and making the layup, right? To
Right.
win
Right.
the game. She could only win the game. The game was already tied, right? But in this scenario, Fever was losing the game. She needed to be the optimistic player because she is who everyone says she is, and it is her job to get it done. She had those 3 opportunities, and she missed all 3 opportunities. A 3 ball, a get to the rim, failed, and the free throw line missed 2 free throws. So she dang near left a total of 7 points on the table for her team. That is her alone. So you can't have those roller coasters up and down. You got to be consistent. And right now, Angel's trajectory is rising, right? If she
Mm-hmm.
continues to play like that, then she's the most dangerous. Even if she stays steady right now with
Mm-hmm.
where she is, with giving
Mm-hmm.
her team what she's giving them, she still has the better trajectory right now.
I would say this. Angel Reese. Let me play this right quick. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all listen to what Carol Austin had to say about Caitlin Clark last night. I would say this about Caitlin. Her she can absolutely be dangerous.
Yes,
If
she absolutely can.
she can absolutely be dangerous if she takes care of the situational basketball
Situational awareness on court, yeah.
scenarios that happens on the court. I mean, she can score as many points, she can have as many assists, but the tantrums and the IQ moments
Mm-hmm.
um, doesn't lead to winning basketball.
Yes,
And
it's a huge distraction.
yes, the pouting, the hands up in the air because your teammate didn't pass to you, and all the antics that go on with her, and getting mad at the refs and chasing down to go and foul another
Complaint
player
with the ref,
because you are
unhappy.
upset, unhappy that they didn't give you the call. All of that stuff has to be weeded out. So it's not like it's a basketball thing going on. It's a maturity thing to me. She needs to mature.
Yes, 100%.
You know,
I agree.
because she is supposed to be the leader of the Indiana Fever. And I think the difference between her and Angel is the leadership qualities. Angel can work on what she can work on. She can work on her performance. You know what I'm saying, Tony? And control what she can control. But the intangibles, I need Caitlin Clark to work on the intangibles, or the Fever are not going nowhere. And that's what's holding her back. The intangibles are holding her back. Her leadership skills down the stretch is holding her back.
Yeah.
I think she can work on the free throws, missed free throws. That's got to be a mental thing because she's pretty much a 90%.
Yeah, that was
shooter.
a mental moment. I don't know what happened to her in that moment because I've never just seen her go to the free throw line ever and just miss her free throws. The frustration got to go because it affected her, right? It affected her in that moment because she had the missed layup. Before that, she had the missed 3 ball. Right. And again, that was in a row. So she got to figure it out. She cannot let that affect her.
And the other thing is like what Kim Malkin told us at the beginning of the season. Look, when the LSU Tigers got called out for not rebounding, what happened? The guards have to rebound too. You can't be up in the press conference talking about we got to work on rebounding, we got to work on turnovers, we got to work on all these things. It's gonna take all of y'all because y'all don't have a generational rebounder on y'all team. So all of y'all gonna have to contribute to rebounding. All of y'all gonna have to contribute to keeping the turnovers down and while y'all scoring. So I think if she can change her mindset, she could be dangerous. She could be dangerous, but if she don't change her mindset,
it's gonna hurt her.
And realize that some of these things don't lead, some of these antics don't lead to winning basketball. Hold on, let me play it right quick.
Indiana Fever defenders on the side of New York defenders, and wow, then they just give up a possession right there by not boxing out the shooter. Unacceptable.
So Carol Lawson just said it's unacceptable not to box out the shooter. Here we go.
Yeah. That was supposed to be Caitlin Clark. That was supposed to be Caitlin.
So hold on. Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell just put her hand on her head.
Yeah, she was like,
God, she was like, God dang, we're not gonna win this. We're not gonna win this, Caitlin. Stop it. So I think Angel had her moment with the missed layup, and it seemed like it refocused her to work to focus on the things she can control, which is her work that she did in the off season. Let me just focus on that. Caitlin has a little bit harder hill to climb. The reason why I say that is because changing your mindset is not an easy thing to do quickly.
Right.
If that makes sense. But hey, that's what I would say. Otherwise, in the playoffs, the game slows down. The antics are not going to be tolerated.
Right.
That's how it is. So I do agree with you. I think the most dangerous right now is Angel, only because she has a better mindset.
Yeah.
She's so used to getting ridiculed. You know what I'm saying? That her skin is a little tougher than Caitlin's.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
You gotta have a championship mindset. You gotta move on to the next. You gotta move, just like Not For The Weak say. You gotta have a championship mindset. You gotta move on to the next play. You gotta move on. And you can't cost your team down the stretch. That's why that missed layup was so hurtful to Angel. She felt like she cost her team down the stretch. So let me refocus. I need to be on before we get to that moment.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
The adjustment was quick and it was immediate. Caitlin has never adjusted this season. She's still with the antics.
Yeah.
So I would say that. My last question before we get up out of here, because we got to go to game start at 6.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony.
Yep.
In our little thing,
Go ahead, shoot.
we got Dallas either in the 5 seed, and if they falter, they'll fall to the 6 seed. So they either play Atlanta, or if they fall to the 6 seed, they can either play the Aces
Or the belts.
or the Valves. Can Paige win any one of them series scenarios with the Wings? Question, chat. I want to know from you. If Paige had to go up against Atlanta, the Vaps, or the Aces in a series, I think the first series is
you don't have FUD. So here it is. You don't have FUD.
You know. And I think the first
Enrique is up and down.
Uh-huh.
You gotta play Maddie. You gotta play more of Odyssey.
And the first round is 3 games, ain't it?
It's the best of 2. Yeah. I mean the best of 3. The best of 3. So
yeah.
The best of 3. It's the best of 3. Next round is the best of 5, and then out of 7.
Right.
Remember, they're still missing key pieces. So unless Paige can do it absolutely by herself, because you can't rely on Enrique.
No,
Enrique is not reliable, and Paige and Shepard can't get it done by themselves. Not in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's the best of 3. Yep, I agree with y'all, chat. Dexter Foucault say, hell no.
It's a tough go for them, man. It's a tough go because Fudd lets them out of a lot of jams with her shooting ability.
Right.
And Paige is going to give you what she could give you, but she can't cover her ground and what the players that are out usually bring. And if Alana Smith isn't going to step up, that hurts them as well.
I don't see it.
Nah. I just saw this. I just saw the last game, and I'm going to tell you right now the score before we get out of here real fast, that Alana Smith was in that starting lineup. And again, none other than here's where we have it. Shepard 11-11. Before they took the starters out, the middle, 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Alana Smith was 9-4.
Yeah. No matter. And see, that's my thing.
Enrique 7-2. Enrique 7-2. All
that's what I'm saying.
32-4. 4-4.
That's what I'm saying, Chad. No matter who Dallas end up going against, if they go against Atlanta, if they go against the Aces, if they end up falling and going against Golden State. To be honest with you, Golden State is probably
their best bet.
Their best bet. You know, but yeah, I agree with you, Tony. No matter how great we think Paige is, without FUD, Enrique have to be on some type of heater for 2 straight games.
She has to be on a straight monstrous streak. What she did against the Fever is what she would have to bring.
Yes,
along with Paige being hot.
Yes, that game, that Enrique that was against the Fever will have to show up in the playoffs. Yeah. Oh, they going home in the first round. It's no shade to Paige. It is what it is.
But look, you can say this though. I mean, They were the bottom seed. They were at the end last year. They had no hope.
Oh, it's a complete turnaround.
Hope
Great
there.
season for them.
Great opportunity for Paige to say, I took my team from the bottom, now we're here. Right?
And we
Once
spent $1
you get
million.
there,
We spent $1 million on Alana Smith, and she need to give us our money back.
yeah.
I
I mean, you
mean,
can almost say the same thing about
what you say Alana Smith had in the game today?
9 points, child, 4 rebounds. That's it.
I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah, Maddie Seacrest had that. Maddie Seacrest had 9 and 4.
Yeah, I don't know what to say to that. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Maddie Seacrest
And
was,
why does Enrique got 7 points today? I don't understand.
she only took 7 shots. She played 22 minutes.
Okay.
But that didn't stop Paige. Paige, she played 26 minutes, gave it 32 points.
Yeah.
Put it this way, it was all Paige, and nobody had double digits until right before they went out.
Well, at least Alana Smith was 3 for 3. She made all her shots.
3 for 3. And all 3
Yeah.
of her free throws, 3 for 3.
Hmm.
So she just needed to take more shots. But
I mean, the starters didn't play
I
in the
don't know.
fourth quarter. But yeah, that's the thing. I just, Enrique's streaky. So you just
Streaky
never know.
Ricky. Streaky Ricky.
All right, we gotta go check us. We gotta go support our boy Bro Claude and see what the Sky and the Fever do. Let me send this to Bro Claude right now because Bro Claude say Sydney Taylor gonna get him, and 6'8" said no, she not.
About to see.
But so we about to see. We about to see y'all pull up to the Players Club because the Sky have been hot like fish grease last couple of games. Sydney Taylor out here doing Sydney Taylor things, hitting game winners and stuff.
Yep.
So we about to get up out of here. This has been a great discussion. Thank y'all for pulling up and thank y'all for interacting with us in the chat. It has been a great discussion.
Yes.
I think our dream is going to end up the 4 seed. Fever dropping to the 6 seed will be a diabolical. They fans probably will lose their shit. But we shall see if Dallas can pull it off, and not drop a game. So we'll see. That's just the way we see it. We out, chat.
Yeah,
Bye.
we're
We love
out.
y'all. All right. Holla.